friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today I am participating in yet another challenge. I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes, but I can tell you the theme is leaves. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and I am really happy that you stopped by today. If you're returning, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here as well. And with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here is DIY number 1. So for this project, it's super simple. I had this candle jar from a previous candle I'd bought from Walmart, and these 2 netted ribbons that I got from the Dollar Tree this fall. Now, I do have a video I can link in the description box below if you want to see how I got the candle out of this candle, but I am here taking some Mod Podge and I am using it to brush all along the outside part of that jar. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of Bath and Body Works candle jars that I have done a few gift ideas for. Let me know if you're interested. I can maybe have a video that shows you some different things you can use for those. So here I'm just taking some of that ribbon or that netted ribbon. I'm not quite sure what they call it, but I just thought these leaves were beautiful. And I just putting that around that jar and sticking it to that Mod Podge. And then there I'm just brushing on some on the edge where they connect to make sure there was enough there for it. Then I use my scissors and I go around and I trim all that excess off of the top. And then after that, I'm going to add a little bit more Mod Podge on there. I'm going to go all the way around the jar as well. And then I'm going to get that other piece of that netting and I'm going to wrap it around that as well. So there's going to be a double layer of that netting, not knitting. And I just thought, since this theme for this collab is leaves, I just thought this was perfect, and it just kind of gives it some texture, you know, to have the 2 different kinds of leaves on there. And I really love the way this came out. I kept looking at that netting thinking, what else can I do with that? So I'm sure I'll be thinking of more things to do with it. Then once I was all done, I just went around and added some more Mod Podge just to get it on there and secure. Now, I didn't wait for the first coat of Mod Podge to dry. Maybe I should have, because it seemed like after it dried, there was a lot more wrinkles in it that I couldn't get out. So let me know if you know if it would have worked better if it was dried. So I took 2 of these headbands that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to add one to the bottom, just like you see there. I put a little bit of hot glue and I just wrapped it around and add a little more hot glue on the bottom at the end. But I do go around and I don't show this on camera. I do add a few more little dots here and there because it was trying to come off in the middle. So if you're going to recreate this, yeah, I would add more than just the 2 dots of hot glue. Then here I'm just trimming off the elastic band from that other headband, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to wrap that around the top part of that jar. And then once I was done, I took these lights that I got from the Dollar Tree, I put some batteries in it, and I'm just sticking it inside that jar. And then I took this, I took my Fix-All glue that I got from, no, I'm sorry, I changed my mind. I was going to use Fix-All, but I used super glue instead, and I'm just putting it all around the lid to that jar. I thought it would be great to use as a base. So then I'm just taking my accelerant, and I'll have a link to that in my description box, and I am just going to hot glue that down, and it takes like 7 seconds and it is adhered. Then I do the same thing to this candlestick. Now this candlestick I got at Hobby Lobby earlier this year when I couldn't find any at Dollar Tree. I ended up, because it was 50% off, I ended up paying like $1.50 for it. So here I'm doing the same thing as I did with my candle with the lid, and then there you go. I think it is so cute. I absolutely love the way it came out, and it's just a nice little way of having some lights, or you can also fill it with flowers if you want instead. So today's collaboration is called unbeLEAFable DIYs Collab, and it is hosted by Krista with Krista's Crafty Life. And this month, the co-host is Chantel with Crafty Hints. Make sure you check out their channels, and I've gotten to know these women over the past year, and they are all amazing artists and wonderful women that I've grown to really love and admire. So make sure you check out the playlist in my description box and check out everyone's videos, and show some love to Janice at Craftastic DIY. She is brand new to our group and she is really new to YouTube, so show her some love as well. So DIY number 2. So this one, man guys, I had so many thoughts for this one and I just couldn't get it to be what I wanted it to be. So I started off, I got these chargers earlier in the year at Goodwill, and then I'm using this wooden leaf from Dollar Tree and this wooden words from Dollar Tree. So I started off by using my sandpaper and just scuffing this up just so that that paint will adhere to it better, because I've tried painting one of these before and it chips really easy. So I was hoping that that might help. And then I painted it all black, and I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to the footage for that. Then I took that leaf and I am using this metallic paint by DecorArt, and it's the color is Worn Penny, and I think this is just beautiful. I absolutely love this color. Now you're gonna see on the black charger, the gold trim there, I was trying to bring out the leaf details, but I did not like the way it came out, so I ended up repainting it all black. So once that leaf was dry, I took some tumbling tower blocks and I'm just going to hot glue them onto the back of the leaf right there in the middle, so that way it can kind of stand out from that charger a little bit. And then I just add the hot glue and stick it right on top. Now, I know at the beginning I showed that wood sign, but I decided it was too small. It just didn't look right. So I had this metal thankful sign that I got from the Dollar Tree as well. It came in like in a 3-pack. I think one said blessed and one said welcome. And I'm just using my Fix-All paint or Fix-All glue here. And I'm just rubbing it all around the back of that thankful sign. And then I'm going to attach that to the middle of that maple leaf there. You'll have to let me know if there is an idea that you would have done differently to make this kind of be a little bit more than what it was. Then I took this buffalo check ribbon and I made the awareness sign, scrunched it up in the middle, and added a twisty tie to form a bow. If you guys want to show me some love, you can buy me a coffee in the description box. It will be under my link tree. So once I had my bow completed, I'm going to dovetail it, I believe. Oh, here I'm trying to use another leaf. I was trying to figure out something that needed to decorate it up a little bit more. I think I was just really bummed that painting those leaves didn't turn out. So I kept trying all kinds of things. So I'm just hot gluing that bow on there, and now I'm going to dovetail the tails. As you can see on the left-hand side, you can see a leaf and some ribbons and stuff. I had been doing all kinds of things trying to figure out what else I wanted to do with this. And I think it came out pretty. I think it looks nice. It's simple and nice, but I'm just kind of extra, and I kept thinking it needed something extra. So I added a little acorn that I had in the middle of that bow, and I didn't want to hang it. You can put something behind it to hang it if you'd like. I just have it sitting in a plate stand. Okay, here's the next DIY. Sorry I didn't show you the picture of what this looks like, but I'm really excited about this one. So this one I use this paint, and that's the Worn Penny. The other one I believe is called... Oh, I'll have it in my description box. I don't remember the name. And then this is a metallic gold. And then I've got a box of leaves that I got from Amazon, and then some jute rope that I got from Walmart. And that leaf wreath frame came from Dollar Tree. There I'm trying to hold my leaves down. My fan was trying to blow them all away. So I took some of that Worn Penny metallic paint, and I am just painting. I think I did, I don't know, 8 to 10 leaves. I don't remember how many I did of each. but I'm just painting them each, and it didn't take very much. I think maybe some of them I might have had to add a couple of coats to it, but it doesn't take them long to dry. Then I took that other metallic color, I think it's like rich espresso or something like that, and I am painting the other ones that, and then I did the same with the gold. And while those were drying, I took my rope there and I am just going to wrap it around this wreath form. Now, I'll be honest, I initially just wrapped the middle part because I thought, okay, the leaves are going to be on the side and I'll have the twine. You'll see the twine in the middle. But after I had all the leaves glued on, they were coming off kind of easily, and I was worried about that. And so I decided to take them all off, which I did. I took them all off super easy. They just almost fell off. So I'm glad I did it this way. So I ended up taking that rope and I just wrapped the whole frame with it. So it did take a little bit of time. So make sure you sit down, watch some videos. There's a great crafting video on YouTube called Rustic and Lace DIY. If you're bored, you can watch my videos. Otherwise, there's other creators you can watch as well. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Rustic and Lace DIY. So here I am just continuing to wrap this. But after I had this all wrapped, that's what it looks like. Those leaves, I start hot gluing them on, and they did stick much, much better, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen. And I should have went with my thoughts at the beginning of all of this, because it took most of the day to do this, and it's a really easy project. If I would have listened to my gut feeling at the beginning, I wouldn't have taken me as long. But here I am just alternating the colors, and I am just kind of placing them on the leaf, or the arms of that leaf, I guess you could say. I don't know how to say it, but I'm just kind of placing them up along the sides there. And that's what it looks like. So I absolutely love the color of these leaves. I think they are so beautiful, and I want to use this paint for more things because it's stunning. So I'm taking the hangers off of these two boards that I got from Dollar Tree, and I didn't show you guys these at the beginning because it just kind of started coming to me as I was doing it, of what else I wanted to do with this. So I decided not to paint these. You can paint them if you try to recreate this if you want. I know they have the tan colored boards that are just like this. I just thought the black was just fine and decided I didn't want to paint them. Probably because it took me so long doing the leaf part of it. But anyways, I'm taking some jumbo craft sticks here, and I'm just hot gluing them to the back to keep those signs together. And then I did end up using one of those, and I did the top part. It fit right in between the two holes where we're going to put the hangers. So I added that there as well. Then I took the wreath form, and I'm just adding some hot glue everywhere, and then I am just going to attach it to that black sign, and I just hold it down for a few minutes to make sure that glue adheres. Then I took this saying that I printed out and with my Cricut, and I was having a time with it. This one, it came off really well, but it took a while to get the A to stick to my transfer tape. It didn't want to stick for some reason, probably because the transfer tape's getting old. And then I took this saying, which took me a while to get on there because I had a new piece of transfer tape, and I should have probably fuzzed it a little bit because it just did not want to pull away. And then I'm taking the last. So the saying is, autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. And I know I've said this before, I love autumn leaves so much. I think they're so beautiful, and I just loved this saying when I saw it. So I wanted to create it and print it out. So then I'm just hot gluing some more of those leaves over those openings, and then I take another one. It was a bigger one. It was the first one I tried painting with, and I added it to the middle. Then I added some jute rope as a hanger, and then I take another of that buffalo check ribbon, and I'm just making another bow, scrunching it up in the middle and using a twist tie to keep it in place. And then once I have that done, I did make a bow with some of that rope, and I am adding that to the middle of that bow as well. And Then after that, I am going to hot glue that. Oh, I guess I have to dovetail the ends of the ribbons, of course. And then I will add it to the bottom of that sign, and that's pretty much it for this one. It was really easy, a little time consuming with the weaving of the rope, but other than that, it was really simple, and I think it came out beautiful. I just love those leaves, and I will have those colors in my description box. In case you don't know, I always list the supplies and where I got them in my description box. So here is the final reveal of that one, and I just think it is beautiful. You'll have to let me know what you think about it. And yeah, if you've ever painted leaves like that, these are like cloth leaves, and I was shocked that you could actually paint them. I did kind of get the idea from Pinterest as far as painting the leaves. And then here is the final 3 projects. I hope you guys liked it. If you're new here and you liked what you see, hit that subscribe button and become part of our family. I would love to have you join. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment, watch those ads. I truly appreciate it, and I appreciate each one of you that have been here supporting me. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And with all that being said, we will see you in a couple more days for my next video. Bye-bye.